fill in this hair. It took a long time, but I think I'm going to just break this apart and hit that again real quick before it's time to go, because this side looks great, but like this underneath can use just a little touching up. But anyways, let's do classic holiday makeup. I already did my brows, you know, nothing super exciting, just elf here. Gonna go in, yeah, we'll do Milani. We haven't broke out the Milani for a while. Let's do some Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm also wearing contacts, so if you see me like, that's me trying to get them to line back up. For some reason I don't know if it's because where I've worn glasses for so long, I'm not in the rhythm of blinking consistently. And so it messes with my contacts. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I want to do like a really pretty kind of light gold eye. And then I think I want to do just a little bit of green on the underneath, and then we're going to do a red lip because I feel like doing a red lip with this hair. I think this is how I might do my hair for the wedding that we have coming up. Like I said, I'm going to hit this side just a little bit to make it a little bit more defined before we leave. But I'm using the Milani Gilded Flora palette because I really want these colors. So I'm going to hit the crease with a little bit of this shade. It's called Garden Path. I think I'm even going to mix in just a touch of Salt of the Earth, like pop, pop, pop. Just kind of bop back and forth between those two. So I'm currently doing this look for Christmas Eve, but you could easily recreate this look for New Year's, which is why I thought this would be a good one to film and share. Like, it's going to be a statement look, but easily created. Garden Path and Fresh as a Daisy. There is something on this brush. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. That brush had like something greenish gray on it. It was not doing what I wanted. There we go. That's better. So, since this is coming out after Christmas, how was everyone's Christmas? I hope you all enjoyed your time with family. I hope everyone stayed safe and warm. We're currently in the middle of a polar vortex.
No boobies in it.
You mean your muscles? You got them all sucked up. Wow, you smell good. So I'm just taking Salt of the Earth closer to the crease and then blending that out with Garden Path. Now on the lid, I'm going to take this shade Botanist, this beautiful kind of white gold shade, and just put that all over the lid. That's a beautiful color. Like also this shade In Full Bloom and Forget Me Not. Oh, aren't those beautiful? Look at that. That would have been an excellent color for the Pantone color of the year last year, which I am making a video for that coming up soon. I'm waiting on a palette to come in, but if it doesn't, I have this one from Juvia's Place that I plan on using, and then I have a lip liner and a lipstick. Like I said, I really want that other palette to come in. It's a palette from ColourPop, and I'm going to be making a Pantone color of the year video that will come out in January. Okay, but now I want a little extra, so I'm going to be using the e.l.f. metallic shadows. This is in Moon, and I'm just going to use the applicator and apply it right onto the lid. I didn't know if my contact was out of focus or if the camera was out of focus there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with some of the Garden Path and blend right at the edge of that shadow, just to ease up that harsh line. I'm going to take this flat shader brush, and I'm going to take some of that Salt of the Earth and just lightly go over the outer part. I'm just following the shape I created with the Moon shadow and then just bringing it the rest of the way down, lightly blending over the edge. Then I always blend it out with my finger. Then I want to take a very small angled brush, and I'm going to take some of this shade Take Root and just put that right along the lash line for eyeliner. Actually, I'm only going to do it halfway in. And you know me, I'm going to do my little half lashes. Okay, complexion. Wow, that gold really makes my eyes pink. Okay, I'm going to start with the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator from NYX. This is the shade Sunbeam. I also did start with my IT Cosmetics confidence in a cream before I even started my makeup. I want this glow underneath because I'm going in with a powder foundation on top. Okay, then I'm going to take some of the Line Fix and pop that up in here. Then I'm going to take some Pixi by Petra Corrector in Bright Peach. Pop that. I'm going to go ahead and mix in some of my NYX. Bear with me. I think I'm going to break out the big guns today because I want a little added coverage. We're going to do the Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer and blend all of that in. Where I put that shimmer is just clinging right onto my dry patches, which I had that same itch. I had the same issue. Go check out this video, the trying out the Pixi Petra stuff, the primer. I had the exact same issue with that primer. There, that looks better. Okay, I am going to go ahead and take some of my NYX and use that for just a little added coverage on my cheeks. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do a liquid blush and contour and highlight. So for contour and highlight, I'm using the NYX Wonder Stick in Light. Oh, got her a little crooked there. And then you know the drill. Time to blend. Okay, and blush. I've been obsessed with this blush. I can't put it down. The Profusion Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush in Paloma. And I'm going to keep it right on the apples of the cheek.
The owl really is in charge.
Okay, that's a little more than I would typically go with, but I'm going to leave it because, like I said, we're going in with a powder foundation. As soon as I can find the right brush. This powder blurring brush from e.l.f. is an absolute game changer. Game changer. I don't know where. My words just got all twisted right there. We're going in with the Aquasurance Compact Foundation. If you have not seen where I originally tried this out, go check out that video. This is in the shade Porcelain. So, you just tap, tap, and then buff. Now watch what it does to this blush. Do you see that? So, no powder. Powder. It just completely blurs it. It's beautiful. Now, I will say there is a little bit of dry skin patches peeking. But I think, like I said, that is the illuminator. That is not this or the blush. It's just the nature of this time of year. Here's this half the face with the Aquasurance. And this half without. It just blurs beautifully. It's a really nice powder foundation. Hi, big guy. What are you doing?
Bye.
Bye. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your day. Okay, I want a little additional bronzer, so I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible. And we just need just a touch extra, I think. For the sake of longevity, I'm going to go over my blush with just the tiniest bit of powder blush. This is the Almay Healthy You blush in So Peachy. Oh, I don't want So Peachy. I want the other one. There it is. This one in Wild Berry. And then I think I want just a little bit more highlight. We're just going a little, I think we're going to go just a little bit extra on the highlight because it is a holiday. I'm going to take Dulce Pearla. Alright, so now let's do the under eyes. I'm going to take some of this Wet n Wild multi-stick in green. And I'm going to run it in my lash line. And then I'm going to take this little brush and just kind of blend it out where it is a little bit lower down. And then to kind of hold that, I'm going to take ever so slightly a little bit of the shade Little Frog and just lightly run over that. Then in the inner corner, I'm going to go in with some of Busy Bee. And now for mascara. On the lower lash, I'm going to do some of the AOA Tall Lash mascara. Okay, and if you get mascara down in that area, just leave it, let it dry, come back and fix it. And then see where I have like a little bit of gap right there between my lash? I am going to take that brown eyeshadow that we were using and just kind of pluck it right there in that little gap. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I will clean it up with a Q-tip when it dries. Okay, so now we're finally at lip. I want a red lip, but I'm not sure as to what kind of red lip. Yeah, I think I want a darker, more muted lip, so I'm going to use the NYX Powder Puff Lippy, and this is in the shade Prank Call. But first I'm going to line my lips with some of the Color Statement lip liner in Bordeaux from Milani. And the Powder Puff. So what I like to do with this is get some of the product. Actually, I don't think I like this. It's a little more pinker than the red that I wanted. So, hold on. This might be too red, but let's give this a try. All right, that's our winner. This is the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Missy and Fierce. Ooh, I look very holiday. I look holiday ready, friends. Okay, let's fix that lower lash line. So now that it's dried, you just take a Q-tip and it'll flake right off. Voila. Little setting spray. And then just lightly tap over that with your sponge. And there we go. Now, what I also really like about this powder foundation is it's not heavy, so I don't feel like weighed down when I go into places for the holidays and it's hot. Here is the finished look. I really like this green under eye, actually. I was afraid it was going to be too much, but I think it's going to work. So, here is a classic holiday look. If you wanted to not do the green, the rest of this, if you just put a little bit of like a muted brown underneath, that could be just a very classic look with the red lip, or give it a little zhuzh with a little under eye color. So I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you have a great New Year's coming up, and I thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.